Good 2023. Welcome to 2024. I realized my last video was also a setup video, but I changed a lot of things and I kind of wanted to give you an update. I thought I might as well make this video. And my last video was really bad, and I know that, and I'm sorry. Yeah, anyways, let's get right into it. So this desk is it's a custom desk made out of skateboards, which I thought was really cool. I was initially looking for like a plywood desk, but then I came across this guy that makes like custom desks on Etsy. I used to have an all black setup way back when, like maybe 10 years ago, and since then I've just kind of liked more like that airy light feeling. So yeah. Chair, this is a Herman Miller Aeron size B. I've had this chair since middle school, the exact same chair. As you can see, it's fairly worn at this point. I actually sit cross-legged like this. You can pick up these chairs way cheaper used. Like my university surplus store has these for sale for like 50 bucks. Yeah, so I would definitely not get like a new one. They're like $1,000. So this is my scratch notebook. I tend to prefer using like real paper and pencil for just like quick jotting down, because I feel like there's a lot of friction when you just add like a tablet of some sort. Moving on, this is my book stand. This is really good for like propping up your books at a more comfortable angle, and you can also write on it like so, and you don't have to like strain your neck looking down. So yeah, this is why I have the book stand. So this is my e-ink tablet. If you're not familiar with e-ink tablets on this channel, I'd be surprised. But yeah, I mainly use this for my textbooks and like taking notes on it and stuff. I prefer this a lot more than like an iPad, for example, and I really prefer handwritten notes over like typing notes. So yeah, this is a nice in-between for me, where I can have like a nice feeling pen, but also have digital notes. And yeah, so these are the peripherals of my choice. I've been in between a lot of different trackpads trackballs over the years, but this is the one I've landed on recently. I talked about it in my recent setup video if you haven't seen that one, but this is a Proto Arc one. I don't remember the specific model number, but yeah, I used to use a Logitech M575, but this one just has USB-C and multi-device pairing. So yeah, this is the one that I use nowadays. So I finally ditched my Duck Blackbird for a QK60. This is the only wireless HHKB layout keyboard that I could find that uses a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. So yeah, now we're using this. As you can see, I've gone wireless. This is actually one of my first linear keyboards that I've dailied. I usually am not more of like a linear guy, but yeah, as you can see, it sounds quite nice. I'm still getting used to being consistent on typing with a linear keyboard. I think it uses lavenders. So yeah, this is my keyboard. And I mainly use this to type in like Vim and Emacs, so having that HHKB layout for me makes things way easier. So this is my monitor. It's a Books Mira Pro. It's a really experimental, like niche product, but I recently got it, so I don't really have too much of a formed opinion on it yet, but I mainly got it for like eye strain reasons. If you're not familiar, e-ink basically just looks like a piece of paper, so this monitor is really comfortable to look at because it just looks like looking at a piece of paper basically. This is the newer model with the front light, but just due to the lighting setup in my room, I find that I don't really have to use it. But yeah, so pretty cool. I think I'll make a video on this at some point, but that might be a whiles down while I figure out how to use this monitor the best. Keep another e-ink tablet right here. I know I'm spoiled, but this is actually my second e-ink tablet ever. It's a few years old now. This is a Books Nova Air 1. There's a 2 and a few other versions now at this point, but I actually really like the first version. It was, I think, a perfect tablet almost without, it just doesn't have like an SD card, but anyways, I digress. I pretty much only use this for like my planner, and yeah, I just like to have like my planner on me, like super easy. All I have to do is click a button and I get to it. So yeah, this is what I keep this right here for. Of course, I have my journals on my desk. I've used these for a few years now. I'm not really good at journaling, so I haven't really used this too much over the years, but you know, sometimes I feel strong emotions and it feels good to write them down. My microphone of choice is an Electro Voice RE20. I've had a couple of microphones over the years. I'm not the most picky guy when it comes to sound actually, but I find that I have used like an SM7B before, but I just prefer how my voice sounds on this guy. Yeah, it's hooked up to a Yamaha, what was it, AG03 Mark II, and it also has like some sort of gain booster, I forget which one, but yeah, this is what my videos tend to come through. I'm really into like repairing flip clocks, but this is my favorite flip clock, so I don't think I'll get any more at this point, but yeah, it's a Caslon 601, 602, really cool flip clock. I'm surprised I got it I got it broken actually and I fixed it, but it's in insanely good condition, so that's really cool. Figure out how I want to set up the computers with this monitor. I tend to use a variety of operating systems, like literally all three, like Windows, Mac, and Linux, so it's been kind of difficult getting this monitor because I switched over from DVI to DisplayPort because DVI to DisplayPort adapters are capped in terms of resolution, and because of that I had to switch away from my KVM setup, so currently that computer is actually not hooked up to anything. Right now I'm only using these laptops. This is an M2 MacBook Air. I really like this laptop. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite MacBook to date. I used to have like an M1 Pro MacBook Pro, but M1 Max MacBook Pro, but I tend to prefer like this slim build, and I don't even do anything that complicated on my computers anyways, so this one's been really good for me. And if you know me, you know I really like old ThinkPads. This is like my main custom ThinkPad. It's like a really niche ass product, but it's like has like a 10th gen i7, 32 gigs of RAM. It's still kept together and held together with super glue. But yeah, I've gotten kind of fed up with my ThinkPads at the moment. There's another one over there. They all kind of have issues at this point, so I mainly switched to this laptop because it just works. It's a Panasonic Let's Note CF-SV8. I used to use an SV3, you can see it right there actually. I still do use it for specific computing tasks, but this is my main work laptop at the moment, just because it works. And yeah, they fixed so many issues from the SV3, it's like not even funny. It's like way better. It actually has 8th gen i5 and only 8 gigs of RAM, and yeah, I'm dual booting it with Arch and Windows 10. I tried Windows 11, it's not for me, but yeah, it's good enough for me. I don't really do anything that complicated anyways, so yeah, pretty great laptop if you're into really random ass laptops. Random stuff, you know, like pens, scissors, yeah, that's random shit. So these are like my, I take a lot of pills and stuff, not pills but like vitamins. I don't know if it's a scam, I do it anyways. It's like multivitamins, omega-3s, creatine, biotin, you know, omega-3. I take a lot and I realize it's really excessive, but yeah. So I've gotten actually a few questions about this specific like electronics organizer. It's a vintage Reiko electronics organizer. They're made in Denmark. They're pretty cool. You can pick them up on eBay, fairly cheap, and yeah, I think they're really pretty. I don't know. This is my Tizio lamp. I'm really into the designer Richard Sapper. He's like this old, I guess, Bauhaus guy, and yeah, I got this broken, and then I fixed it, and then it's kind of ghetto now, but it works. It's like taped together and glued together, and like these are like elastic bands that keep it really together. This is where I used to have my Herman Miller Eames. If you guys might remember, it's where I used to read books a lot, and I kind of moved it to my room because my cat kept on peeing on it, and I kind of got frustrated because I cleaned the litter box and she'll still pee on it, and I need to figure out how to get her to stop doing that, but I'm trying to figure out what to do with this corner of the room. So if you have any ideas, you know, let me know. All of my videos are filmed on Fujifilm X-T4s. Well, not all of them, most of them. This is the 16-55. This is what I shoot this shot on. Maybe you've seen it before, but yeah. How I have this set up is that it's hooked up to an HDMI capture card that runs around and hooks up to the Thunderbolt 3 dock. So I'm able to just plug in my laptop right there, and then I'll have a video signal that I can record from in OBS, and it makes it super easy to just press play and record. I just have this like weird LG monitor that I got. This one's kind of random too, but it's basically used so that I can preview my monitor or the camera while I'm filming on it. Yeah, this will give me a preview of the shot that this camera is grabbing, and it makes it way easier to like just see what's going on. So it's like such a valuable tool. You probably don't need it, but yeah, I just have it hanging off like this desk that I have propped up sideways, and yeah, pretty cool. These are just two lamps that I have bouncing off the wall. These are what I mainly use to illuminate my videos, just a single light actually. And it's set to 2700 Kelvin at 100% brightness. Lots of light in here, which is really good, and I really like this color temp. I like nice and warm whenever I'm working. Yeah, no cool lights in here, boss. Oh, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this sitting desk. I used to have it in my bedroom, but like I said, I moved my chair into there. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do right here. As you can see, this is also a custom skateboard desk from the same guy. I really like his stuff. And then this is a sitting chair. Maybe I'll make a video on this whole sitting desk situation because it's really interesting. I don't really see too much stuff revolving around sitting desks. Like I said, I sit cross-legged already anyways, so I'm thinking about turning it into like a maybe editing den where I can edit these videos with a larger monitor, or maybe I'll leave it as like a screen-free zone. Still trying to figure it out. This is my keyboard. As you can see, I did get it really cheap. I get a lot of stuff from my university surplus store. Like most of the stuff in this room has been bought used. Like I would say 90% of it at least. OP1. I don't think it's turned on right now anyways. But yeah, this is just for piano stuff. Like the last relevant thing that I have in this setup. This is, like I said earlier, a Panasonic Let's Know CF-SX3. And basically I use this as like, I use this for all my like really dumb stuff. Pretty much every computer in here has like leech block, and then I block like every single website that's not productive. So like YouTube, Gmail, Amazon, eBay, you know, like anything that's like not really productive for me, I just block it. And then all that stuff I do on here. This is a really crappy laptop with a single speaker, and then I took out the battery so that it never leaves here if I want to use it anywhere else. And I've found that that is pretty good for keeping me like at bay and on task. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this year's setup tour. I think probably won't make another one until 2025, unless something really drastic happens. I'm fairly happy with the way things are right now, and like I said, I got really inspired after my last setup, and I just decided to change a lot of things, and yeah, this is the result. So I do want to say that I've like spent a lot of time and money getting this set up to the way I wanted it, and yeah, none of this is really that necessary. I literally did like my first few years of college on a $100 ThinkPad, and it was fine, you know. This is just kind of like what I enjoy doing. So yeah, just know that like this stuff is not gonna make you more productive, I would say. I just kind of enjoy it. So anyways, have a nice 2024. Bye.